Australia's per capita recession is over. After 7 consecutive quarters of falling gross domestic product divided by population, it's finally gone up 0.1% in the December quarter, which is the big story from today's national accounts. The only reasons we haven't had an actual recession is because population growth has offset falling productivity, along with public demand, that is spending by all governments, which is back to where it was in the pandemic, and that is saying something. Australian dollar scrambled back to 62.5 US cents, partly because of the solid economic data and partly because the US dollar went to the ledge and jumped off when President Trump started talking to Congress, although it didn't fall far. Deputy Reserve Bank Governor Andrew Hawser summed it up in a speech today when he talked about how trainees at the US Army War College in the late 1980s were taught to see the world as VUCA, volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous. And he said VUCA is back with a vengeance, showing this graph of trade policy uncertainty. And the share market is certainly having an attack of the VUCAs. The main US index, the S&P 500, is below where it was when Donald Trump won the election last year, having fallen another 1.2% last night. Shares in the UK, Europe and Canada also fell quite heavily. And in Australia, the All Ordinaries finished 0.7% lower, weighed down by retailers and banks, although Coles and Woolies both went ex-dividend. On commodity markets, iron ore slipped below $100 a tonne for the first time in a couple of months, and Bitcoin led all the cryptos higher because of Mr. Trump's plan to spend taxpayers' money buying them. And that's finance.